Well, our next guest was one of our first ever interviews on Hot Nights. No. Unfortunately, not Flo Rida. Charlie Puth.
We love a reaction. That's hot.
Yeah, that's hot on Hot
That's
Nights.
hot.
Charlie.
What, you just make your
What have
voice
you
sound like
done?
that's hot.
For my words. Oh, an interview so nice. He had to come on the show twice. We are obsessed with his big tune, Left and Right, featuring Jung Kook from his upcoming album, Charlie. You could even say it's taken up every corner of our minds. Here he is again, Charlie Puth.
That's a bit of a stitch up.
No,
in
well, you
terms of
both said
opener.
it. You both said it.
Yeah, but
Oh,
I
that
just-
was good.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you.
All right. I just feel like the porn music in the background maybe wasn't needed.
Well, I didn't put the porn music in. Kai put the porn music
Right,
in.
okay. Maybe it was
I
needed.
thought it was fitting.
Okay, all right, fair enough. I'm glad you're okay with it. I did say don't stitch me up, but it's all right.
There's no stitch up.
So, Charlie, so glad to have you back. We're so excited to talk to you. The speed dealers are on. You seem to be in a room full of pianos and keyboards. It's just very Charlie Puth.
Yeah.
So last time we spoke, just before we start actually the interview, last time we spoke, I'd cancelled a lunch to speak to you, right? I don't know if you remember, but I was very hungry and I'd squeezed you in. And this time, I've cancelled a facial.
Wow.
So how does it feel to know I've cancelled eating and also my one day of some relaxation?
What? I mean, that's on you. That sounds like a you. It just sounds like you need to like adhere to your schedule a little bit better.
Yeah,
But
no, prioritize a little bit. Yeah, it was like my facial was at 1:45, and then the interview was at 1:45. So unfortunately, I had to change things up a bit for you.
now, when you do a facial, is it like one of those easy facials, or is it like the microdermabrasion? In America, there's this popular trend of taking blood and putting it on your face, the vampire facial, we call it out here.
I get like needles, but this one was like a relaxation and massage as well from a place that I've actually changed it twice now, so I need to really commit
This
to
was a
self-care.
gift. This was a gift.
Yeah, it actually was. It actually was a gift. It was a present from someone for my birthday. Yeah. A little massage. Yeah. Anyway, now on to our actual chat. Now that I've gotten that off my chest. So the new track, Left and Right, we love it.
Love it.
Rowan
Over
and
here.
I randomly
Thank
before
you.
we start the show just do that to each other
'cause we're over
because we
here.
are obsessed.
you.
So I love seeing you artists collaborate with new people and kind of different people that you mightn't expect. So how did this come about, and why was it Jung Kook from BTS? Why not one of the other people from BTS? Why Jung Kook?
Well, I want to make a whole BTS album sidebar. I've always been very fascinated. The first time I went to Korea was 5-6 years ago, and I even from first stepping foot into Seoul, I was like thinking to myself, this is going to have the West is going to be very influenced by what's going on over here one day. Maybe not now, but maybe in a couple years, and then next year, like the K-pop bubble just blew up everywhere. So I'm incredibly fascinated with all of those boys and making music that represents them, and maybe myself involved in there too. But in the case of Left and Right, this song was already done, yes, but I sat on it for a couple of weeks and thought it could have a little bit of extra flavor added to it. And what better way to do that than at a collaboration, another singer and another joint perspective on it. And anybody I collaborate with, I want to make sure that I have just a little ounce of music history with. And Jung Kook and I had never done a song together, but we had performed on several award shows overseas and had praised each other for each other's music on social media. And thought it was just a perfect storm. He wanted to put something out at the time. I wanted to put something out. It all just came together very easily.
Well, it's done so well. It's your highest charting debut single to date, right? From the album.
No pressure for the next one.
I know. I was going to say, you handed in your album today, right? I saw your Instagram story saying it's all done and dusted.
It is. I'm looking at it right now, and I've got several yelly like emails from my record label this morning asking me where fuck it was, and I
Right.
sent it off to them. So
Right,
there we
because
go.
you were your hand was forced a little bit.
Yeah.
Or do you feel like it has potential to beat Left and Right in terms of debut, in terms of singles?
Well, I joke around about it, but the real focus is for the next song to deliver something that's completely different. I feel like Left and Right is a completely different song than Light Switch, and I never want to top myself. I mean, the next song I put out might not even be close to doing the amount of numbers that Left and Right does, but I want it to be in its own self-invented lane, if that makes sense.
Totally. So, just a quick question as well. I saw this photo on your Instagram. This like hot. We love it. We're obsessed, right? Gorgeous.
What is that?
Well,
Oh yeah,
it's
that
the
one.
shirtless like stretch one, right? We love it. It's stunning. The lighting's
Did
great.
did you print that out on glossy paper?
I did on glossy.
Only
not
the best
matte.
for you. Only the best.
Only the best. The high quality paper. I had to charge 10 cents for it. But is there like, do you have a mini golf area in your garage? What's going on there? What's the deal?
That's my friend Johnny's house, and he is an actor. And when he is not acting, he is playing golf. And everywhere in his house is there's a mini putt station. There's golf clubs. I am the shittest golf player in existence, so I cannot relate to him on that front. But I do like the aesthetic of a mini golf putt in the back of an Instagram picture.
Just a nice green pic,
Yeah.
It's great. Contrasting the brown shorts. Stunning.
Good colours.
I clearly thought that through before I took
100%. We all do, change your short colours for the mini golf in the back. So,
Bit me.
Charlie.
Was it a bug bite? Yeah, something bit me. I don't like that.
That's sad.
a mozzie?
You're just rolling the sleeves up.
Oh, right. So nothing
Hit me with
really
your
bit
next,
you.
hit me with your next zinger. I'm ready.
I actually want to ask you kind of I don't know if it's a downer of a question, but it's kind of a serious question. So I posted on my Instagram stories asking what questions people want me to ask you because obviously you have heaps of fans here in Australia. And a lot of them were just...
Isn't it great that, by the way, I've still have never been?
Well, I know.
so many
well, that's another one of my questions. When are
Great.
you coming? But
great planning.
people are loving you, obsessed. But a lot of them were just blatantly just sexual and objectifying. And I want to know how you feel about that. Is it kind of like is it fun for you or is it kind of like a bit yuck for you?
Well, I mean, nobody should sexualize people who don't want to be sexualized.
Yeah.
And I think in general, it might be best to maybe leave a little bit of it up to the imagination. Same time, I haven't really seen those. I guess I try not to look at Twitter too much. But I do know what you're talking about. I'm just working out a lot, and I'm like, these workout sessions are so goddamn expensive.
Yeah.
I'm going to show them off.
Great. So the light switch video was real life. You just working out.
It's yes, the light switch video, although when that scene was filmed is not real life. That was filmed at 3:00 in the fucking morning. That was hard. That was hard to handle. But yeah, that's real life. But I guess I do see some thirsty stuff sometimes. But I just sip my little Sesame Street cup, and
Of course.
weird to talk about Sesame Street in that same sentence.
Totally. Bit off centre. To change the subject swiftly, when are you coming to Australia? Because everyone wants you here.
Jackie, when are we going to Australia? You know what? I finally have really, really wonderful management, and my record label is amazing, and it's top priority to come out to you guys. I know I've been saying that for quite some time now, but we finally got our things together. So I would think that it would be this year. Yeah, I'm getting a slight
There's
nod.
4 months left.
Better be quick.
Better be quick, girl. Book your flights. They're selling out very quickly.
I don't know. I don't even know what day it is today, guys. I really do want to see you though. You've been so nice to me for so long. And I'm glad you like the new Left and Right song, because it started off this whole album. I'm looking at it right now as I turned it in today, and it's dawned upon me that this whole album was made on the internet, and it's kind of crazy to see it in like a feasible form of files right now, and it's all because of me oversharing my music and I guess body on the internet.
Fun.
We love to see it. We love to hear it. I can't wait for the new album. Thanks so much, Charlie.
Thank you. It's always good speaking to y'all.
You too.